So as we get ready to head into the offseason, we've got a lot of decisions to make. First one, going to be accepting the fifth-year option for Najee Harris, coming off a career high in touchdowns with 13 on the ground, 14 total. He fumbled a few times. We can live with that. And as for, we have negative cap room when you factor in the rookie reserves. So who are we re-signing? Levi Wallace? No. Kevin Dotson, he was a backup for us. He's got the dev trait, but can't really do that. Keanu Neal, I'm fine letting these guys hit free agency. I'm not overly tied to any of them. It's not that I don't care, but it's like I don't need to move heaven and earth to keep them around, which is what I have to do to get some cap space because we have negative cap space. I'm going to take a look at the free agent market. Amari Cooper's there. Okay, so quarterback, we got Captain Kirk Cousins. We're going to roll with Pickett. It was a shaky year, but we have the rest of the rookie contract to deal with. We have a backup. I don't really see the need to bring anyone in. We just accepted the option for Harris. We have Jalen Warren, who's been a fine running back too. I don't see the need to go after another running back. Fullback, no one uses a fullback anyway. Receiver, I'm okay with where we are because the top guys really don't want to come here. And we have Deontay Johnson entering a contract year. I don't see anyone really being worth a huge investment there. Same with tight end. I just don't think it's really worth the money. Maybe Zach Ertz for the mentor tag. Maybe if I have to go this far down to get a mentor, they're probably not even going to make the team. Tackle, Broderick Jones, I'll live with it. We have Sam Malu. Center, we're not really going to get an upgrade here. Right guard, same thing, not really going to get an upgrade. Right tackle, Terrence Steele wants 13 a year. We would be very interested in coming over. This is a move I could see myself making. Not entirely sure. Defensive line, defensive end, we have so much money poured in here already. There's not much we can really do. I would love to add an addition. I would love to add a corner. But they're all pretty old. Like when we look at the state of the team, we're going to look at the state of the team. Not a ton we can do, especially with some really bizarre... That's not what I wanted. But especially with some very bizarre contracts. Larry Ogunjobi is making a ton of money. Chukuma Okorafor making a ton of money. And I don't really know how I want to deal with it. Like, to be fair, we could probably use a third string running back. We can draft someone. Receivers were fine. The Allen Robinson experience was interesting because he had 10 touchdowns for us. He led our team in receiving touchdowns and almost had 1,000 yards. But this contract is a lot of money that I don't want to pay him. So we might have to cut him. We'll see if we can find a trade for him. I don't think it's going to be great. And same with Chukuma Okorafor. Love the guy. Making a lot of money that I would like to get rid of. And I could put that money elsewhere. I could put that money and get a player of his caliber for significantly cheaper. Linebacking core is what it is. Landon Roberts. If I cut him right now, save a couple mil in cap space. Like, the construction of this roster is bizarre. We have Larry Ogunjobi at defensive end. We have Joey Porter Jr. with a superstar. Cam Hayward, superstar. Minka lost his. Watt still has his X factor. And Larry Ogunjobi making a ridiculous amount of money after like an okay year in 2022, a decent year in 2023. I don't know if it's 13 million good, but it was all right. I can live with it. And it's like we're trying to patch together a roster that needs a lot more than just Band-Aids. So what we're offering here, Allen Robinson for a 5th next year and a 4th 2 years from now. They accept the deal. We get some cap space. We get some room to work with here. We lose a lot of touchdowns and a good deal of production, but it's something that simply needed to be done. We really only had enough cap space to go after one person. We're going after Jarvis Landry. Get a solid slot option, solid wide receiver 3 with the potential of being a mentor with that mentor tag. Come on, man. Okay. He just doesn't like our offer. There's not much more I can give you. I don't want to give him a 2-year deal. I just don't. That's not going to be worth it or valuable to us. We're going to see if he accepts eventually. This is like the one free agency move we can make. This guy finally signs. So we got our one free agent signing. We're really just running it back with the same team, hoping that things are better this time around. To put it simply, the Larry Ojobi contract is just not going to work. We are going to ship him off to the Minnesota Vikings and get a 2024 6th round selection. This clears up some cap space and gives us the chance to actually make some moves, actually get some depth. We got to get some offensive line depth, running back depth, defensive tackle depth, offensive tackle depth. We need a lot of depth everywhere if we're going to make this work. We're just going to bump DeMarvin Leal over. I did not mean to restructure your contract. We're going to bump him over and work on finding some new players to hopefully fill the spot at a much cheaper rate and do a better job. Looking at the free agency recap, we made one sign. Oh, we made 2. We signed Kyle Van Noy to be a bit of some linebacker and some edge depth, and we signed Jarvis Landry, mentor, slot receiver, help out some of the young guys, and get that veteran presence in the receiving room that we are kind of lacking, not only in the receiver room, but on the offense in general. We are going to be drafting the right tackle, Kyle Wheeler, out of Miami. Stud Finder achievement, hidden dev. That face does not match the player model, but we're going to roll with it. This quarterback, who was projected to go first overall, goes to the Rams at number 10. Cody Carson out of Texas. Matthew Stafford might be on the way out in Los Angeles. Philip Ash is on the board right now. I'm going to try to work out a trade with the Patriots to jump up a few spots and make this selection. Sending over our 5th round pick and our 2nd round pick to the Patriots to move up to the first pick in the 2nd round. The cornerback we wanted is still there. We are not taking the chance. Have him graded out as a top 5 talent. Make the pick. Lock it in. Hidden dev 90. Look at this athletic profile. 95 speed. 88 jumping. 88 change of directions. 94 acceleration. 5'11", 180, decent size. I will take that all damn day. Gotta say though, I'm fine taking a future 2nd round pick for this pick in the 3rd round. Like, I am more than okay with that. And who are you gonna pick? You're gonna pick the linebacker I wasn't looking at. That's fine. We get a future 2nd round pick to play with. Usually works out pretty well for Pittsburgh. With that being and turning into the Joey Porter Jr. selection. We need the defensive line depth. We are going to go with Luke Money out of South Carolina. Another hidden dev? Another hidden dev. Not the strongest. He is a speed rusher. Would probably fit pretty well in our scheme with some flexibility to play on the inside and on the edge. 6th round, we need a strong defensive tackle. Will Starks out of Oklahoma is going to be the selection. We need the extra depth. I'm not hunting hidden devs all the time. Like, that's honestly depth piece. Depth draft selection is what it is. We have another 6th round selection coming up here. And in terms of what we need, we do need safety depth. That is something that is pretty important right now. Defensive line depth as well. We are going to go with James Polite out of Notre Dame. Normal dev, I will take it. Decent physicals. We're going to get a look at these guys and how they rate, I guess is the right word for it. What their ratings are after the draft. And because we need a punter, and I completely forgot to sign one, we are taking Steve Peterson out of Utah State. He has, like, look at this combine. The best kick power I could find in the draft. Good enough accuracy. We will take it. 95 kick power, 79 speed for a punter is pretty funny. I will absolutely take that. And that puts a wrap on the draft. Taking a look at the draft recap, and I love what I see here. 75 overall tackle, Kyle Wheel out of Miami. 78 overall cornerback from Arkansas. Beautiful selection, and the defensive linemen we picked, they aren't awful. Honestly, pretty good depth. We do have some cap room to work with. Probably going to do a couple UDFA signings next week as we kick off the preseason, just to get, you know, a second safety, maybe a linebacker, definitely a running back. There we go. Double target, that's what we needed. Oh, look at that! There we go. Wait, we only just now got bronze? There we go, that's 1. That's 2. Come on. Come on, just bull rush him, bull rush him. Whoop, yep, nope, nope, whoop, that'll play. Through you, around you. We hit the target, and we sack pick it. Not the best work there. Let's try that again. Bing. Bang. No, stay in. That works. Swim move you. Go around you. And bring down, pick it. Alright, one more. Let's go. Swim move. Get off of me. Around you. Come on. Come on. Give me something, Highsmith. There we go. Around you. Come on. There we go. Big hit. There we go. We earned a silver medal. I'm taking that. All right, let's play the 49ers preseason game. We're going to speed through the preseason and just have some fun, get a feel for some of the new players, see how the rookies do, and just, you know, enjoy a low-stress game, or what should be a low-stress game. 3rd and 1, shotgun. Calvin Austin still making his presence felt on the field. Quick to Pickens, eats the hit, holds on. 3rd and 5, same drive. Over the middle. I didn't even see who he targeted there, but couldn't hang on. Boot that away. Let's see what the defense has in store for us today. We got the backups out here. We got the rookie Polite lining up in the middle, trying to do something. Really getting nowhere. Really getting nowhere. Inaccurate throw by Trey Lance. Still on the Cowboys in this world. Not happy with himself there. Money Mitch Trubisky 2-minute drill, anyone? See what we got going on here. Dropping quick, gets it to Amari Rodgers. First completion to our team for Trubisky today. Dropping back, getting Warren in the flat, who is trying to fight for the yards. He gets the first down. We are going to keep it going with a tempo offense. Dropping back. Going deep downfield to Hayward. Knocked down. Dropping back. Getting absolutely sacked by Nick Bosa. Why do the Niners still have their starters in the game? Why does Bosa have to be in this game to mess us up? Oh, he's coming. He's running. He's rushing from the interior. That's great. Nope, no dice there. Well, why do we have Boswell punting? I'm very interested to see how this goes. Honestly, not awful. Not awful. 2nd and 10. See if we can get a little screen action going. Screen complete to Warren, who throws a stiff arm, has to jump over a defender on the ground. Solid gain. Crunched as he throws. Dropping back. Getting it to Warren out of the backfield. Good grab, gets out of bounds. Nice little bit of juice from Jalen Warren. Drum back. Deep. Open down the middle. To Fitzpatrick. There we go. We can take some good out of this game. Second preseason game, taking on the Falcons, get an opening drive opportunity. And we're just going to play it smart, check it down to Harris. Bumps off a tackler. Coming back with another play action fake. Firing down the field to Landry. Here we go again, open deep down the field for another huge gain. Would you look at that? Play action works. Who would have thought? Another play fake from Pickett. Firing upfield to Washington. Makes the grab for the first down. Down to the 12. Shotgun snap. Sets, fires over the middle. Good hit from the defense. Johnson can't bring it in. 2nd and 10. Dropping back. We're going to scramble and slide this time. Avoid an unnecessary hit. Kind of preserve the body a little bit. I think that's a good idea. Dropping. Firing, almost picked. And we stall in the red zone, settling for a Boswell field goal attempt. Up and good. Dropping back. Firing to Pickens, makes the grab on the quick curl. Setting up a 3rd and 4. Don't hate the play action look here. We're going to give it a shot. As we take the snap, fake it. Oh, yeah, nope, nah. All right, we gotta fix the red zone offense here. Isn't this a closed stadium? Why is there so much wind? Can very much so not get away with that, but we can get away with this. The deep shot to Fitzpatrick again. Finds the end zone, converts a huge 3rd down. Fourth down, Mitch gets it off to Landry. He didn't get it. He almost got it. I love the fight from Landry. Shrugging off one tackler, we get rocked. Throw an absolute wobbler. Landry reels it in. Pushes aside the first guy and tries to get that first. And he almost did. Final week of the preseason. Just a little bit of a tune-up game. see how we're doing, and alrighty. Hurts trying to go to, I think was A.J. Brown, unable to. Our offense stalls, and they are driving. Can't say I'm surprised. On the 4, we are trying to rush in. Can't get there. That's A.J. Brown making the grab on Joey Porter Jr. Last drive of the first half, I hope. Oh, hey now. Hey now. Hey now! That's why you put Calvin Austin on the outside. That's why Calvin Austin is on the outside. Just launch codes, fires. I'm surprised Pickett had that arm strength. That thing flew in the air. Beautiful throw. Catches it in stride. Makes his way into the end zone. There we go. So after a couple of quick restructures, we have more cap space. Watt's going to be $40 million against the cap next year, which isn't great, but we just needed some wiggle room for this season. Whatever we don't use can roll over, because right now we can't even sign another free agent linebacker. And the linebacker we're going to sign is Chad Muma, second-year player out of Wyoming. I believe was drafted by the Jaguars and really hasn't had much of an opportunity to play. Is what it is. We got a new linebacker. That did not mean to go to the roster. We meant to go to the lineup. We have another linebacker. Might end up starting over Landon Roberts. We can cut Roberts if we need to, and if he's not playing during the year. Get some extra cap space. We might dabble in the trade market to see what's up and who's available. But overall, I like the team. I like where it's at. I mean, yes, defensive line could use some work. We'll see if we can address that in a trade. Joey Porter Jr., young star at the cornerback spot. We'll go through the trade block, trade center, see who's available, what's available, and then reevaluate. Jameis Winston's available. We do not need another quarterback. No one on the trade block, but Shelby Harris is a free agent, and he's, one, he would be an upgrade, and two, he's got the mentor tag, and that would honestly, like, he's just too good of a player to be like this late August, like right before the season starts type of signing. And I like him. Alright, you, Luke Money. Why does he have like no equipment? I need to give like some of these guys some actual gear. We're gonna do that now. We're gonna customize this guy a little bit, give him some gear, so he's not just an absolute psycho with like no gloves, no nothing as a defensive lineman. Alright, we're gonna do the beginning season stuff now. Choose a draft class, just keep auto-generated. It's fine, I'll figure out the scouts later. Season goal, gotta be make the playoffs. Added some sneaky, solid pieces to the team. Kinda hamstrung with the amount of money we had, or a lack thereof, to use in free agency. We'll do the opening day keys when we set up to take on the Chargers. Kind of map out the plays, see how it goes, and hope we have a much better time in 2024.